So I'm going to start with this image. This is an image that I drew. It's an observational drawing of a penny. It's got very clean lines and it's very accurate and in proportion. But I want to change this approach that I've done. So this next image I'm going to show you is from an artist called Alberto Giacometti. He inspires me because he uses lots of loose lines and very rough, quick approaches to his portraits. They're very scribbly, but they still manage to contain emotion, which is kind of what I want to put across. So I then went to do another image, and this is, it was really good because I listened to music, a nursery rhyme actually, Mary Had a Little Lamb, and by listening to the rhythm and the way the music flows, I created these lines and these marks to symbolise the kind of movements of the song, which I thought really kind of helped me to learn a bit further. So this next fine artist called Heather Hansen, she draws with charcoals, but she uses her body. She does kind of circular dance movements, and she kind of rolls around on the floor to create these geometric kind of patterns. And she's it's a really good innovative approach to drawing. Also Millie Brown, she consumes coloured milk and then she vomits it back up, and by putting these down on a canvas she comes up with this new kind of drawing technique. She can control it by where she places her head, but she can't really control how much she vomits up, and I just think it's a really interesting way to draw. This next gentleman really inspires me because of his disabilities. He's taught himself to draw with his feet, and he uses his mouth as well, but the standard of his drawings, he really inspires me because the time and effort that he would have had to actually learn how to do this kind of quality of drawing with his feet, I just think is really, really inspirational. So this is a student. She does these kind of fine drawings, and this is from a protest that was to do with unemployment. And I think it's really interesting because the drawing is of her kind of her day, where she's been, what she's seen. So she's kind of done this image, this kind of composition, portraying kind of the steps and the journey of her day. Also, this is a group of master's students studying architecture, and they have done this really nice line drawing of a person making a cup of tea, and you can see the journey and the process of each step in one drawing, which I thought was really fun and inspirational. So this is one of my simple line drawings of my walk to university, and the lines literally symbolise my movements, and I think this is a really kind of breaking point for me in terms of learning and thinking about my roots and just viewing my day differently, because I now think of the corners I turn and I can kind of visualise that on paper, which I thought was really, really good. And finally, this is more of a detailed image of my day. I decided that I'd draw images of sections or objects or something that I see on my way to university. So I've got like the tube entrance, I've got steps, I've got the tube, I've got the handle that I hold at the tube, the exit of the tube, and I just think this has been a really big stepping point because of the other artists that I've looked at and how they draw their journeys. I think this is really interesting because I've now started to draw my own journeys. So yeah, I'd like to end with that picture. Thank you.